on YouTube. Make sure the button is up. Yes. Was my camera off though? No, no. Okay, I thought my camera was going to be off for some reason. All right. Here is the new photos we're going to upload into the game. We have this group here. I think it's a nice group. Hunger Games, Wrestling, Invincible. Lorcana. Topps Chrome Baseball. Soccer. So let me upload those pictures in. So you guys could see. Picture 1. And picture 2. Here, I'll pin it so you guys can see it. That's what we'll be working with. Usually, like I said earlier, I usually have done shows on Sundays. I decided to pop in on a Monday just because yesterday I was working through my storage unit, and you know how it goes. Suddenly you find one thing, and actually I found a lot of cool cards that you'll be seeing as part of the upcoming games. So I'm looking forward to working through the collection. Okay, here's the singles. You make sure that these are correct. Yes, I think these are going to be correct. So I'll pin it. This is what we're going to be working with right there. Pictures are all updated. We're going to start with 25. So let's get these lined up for you guys. In the game, I have, you'll see it's a wide variety of different products and things. A lot of packs. I like to do packs, hence the name Pack-a-Lunch. 25 items all together in the game, and that's not including the Pack-a-Lunch. I have Topps basketball in the game. Like I said, a lot of Pokemon in the game. Hunger Games is in the game. So we'll just load these up. Book them in, everyone. Just loading the boxes in before we begin. Pictures are pinned, what we're working with tonight. A lot of basketball, man. I have a lot of basketball. Then obviously as we get closer to the Super Bowl, I'll have like Super Bowl related cards. Let's see how many we have here. I need 25. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 3 more on that side. You guys like Lorcana? I hope you like Lorcana. I have a lot of Whispers Well packs. A free pack. Why? I'm just curious why. I don't understand your question. Because hobby is getting expensive, and I mean, it's worth the shot. I mean, I totally get it. Tell me about the hobby getting expensive, man. I know. I know, I get it. Okay. That's why I offer really good prices. So that's kind of the benefit you get from watching my stream, is getting really good prices. So, all right, we got everything set up. Get everything set up. But you know, what I do, I try to explain it to people. I give really good prices and good odds on my game, and that's kind of the benefit to participating. And basically, the benefit is for people that are buying things and playing the game and doing that. That's how I do essentially giveaways. But I don't do actual giveaways. I just offer good prices. So, unless I get rated by a large group of people, then occasionally I'll do a giveaway. But I haven't done any in the last maybe 2 years. So, sorry if that disappoints you. But one of the reasons why I do Whatnot, quite honestly, is to make some extra money because prices are so expensive. So I needed to have a venture that would make me an extra income. So I'm kind of in the same boat in terms of love to be able to be in the position to give away things, but I am not. So, with that being said, let's start off with the game. We're going to start off with Lorcana tonight, folks. I really do like Lorcana. Have not pulled any Enchanted from Lorcana. So let's get one tonight. Let's pull an Enchanted. Let's do a Lorcana pack as well as a One Piece pack in the game. So we'll do one of these One Piece packs and the Whispers Well pack as well in the game. This is what's going to be our pack-a-lunch tonight to start. 2 packs for the bid. Let's make sure I have 25 boxes in front of me. 7, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yes, I do. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 2 boxes from the back, just spinning a random wheel. And let's see what we get, what 2 numbers we get here. Okay. $25. Oh, last one. So that's going to be the bottom one right here. Easy enough. $25. And then now we only have 24. The item is pinned, folks, what we're working with. So you could take a look at the item that's pinned. That's the one that we're auctioning. You'll see all the packs and singles that are in those white boxes that you see in front of you. That is what we are working with to start the game tonight. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 16, 17, and 18 is going to be this box here. Bottom here. Just move this one here just to keep everything condensed and easy. All right. So we have 2 boxes, and then we have our pack-a-lunch box. So let's get those organized, see where it's going to go. And we'll start the auction. Super simple game. You're going to pick one of 3 boxes. The 3 boxes in front of you have one of the corresponding items you see in the photographs or the pack-a-lunch, which is right here. So one of the boxes is going to have these 2 items. The other 2 boxes are going to have items from the pictures. So it's a very simple game with lots of potential to get good value for your money. Lots of packs. There's 15 different packs and 10 different singles in the game. So let's start off, see where it's going to go, and we will begin. See if anybody'd like to jump in on the group. All right. Here is our stacks of boxes. You guys are going to pick one of them. You pick your box A, B, or C. One of the boxes is going to have these 2 items in it. Let me make it a little bit more juicy. Let's add some of these. Let's add a Wolverine card in. Some Wolverine and Punisher. So we'll add these into the game as well. So one of the boxes is going to have all these items here. Let me put Wolverine in a sleeve. That's a really cool card. And the other two boxes are going to have one of the items that you see there. So pick your box, A, B, or C. No losers. Everybody does get something. And we're off on the first group. Let's see what we're going to. We sold out the last one with 25. So this is the next round of 25. And then we'll slowly get more together for as we get closer to Super Bowl. I have some really cool football cards that'll be in the game related to football, and hopefully you guys like them. So we'll start off with this group here. If you guys have any suggestions, by all means, let me know. If you have a favorite sport, I could accommodate that as well. I also do have soccer packs. I have baseball, wrestling, basketball, football, Stranger Things. So if any of those interest you as well, I could swap those out for a different starting group. But let me know what you're looking for, and we'll accommodate your requests for the first group tonight. My name is Stephanie. I work out here in Las Vegas, and I have a lot of fun on the app. I've been on the app now for a little over 2 years now. I'm going into year 3. And each year it's gotten a little bit different, a little bit more fun, but also a little bit more challenging as well. But I came up with something this past year that has worked really well after kind of trying different things, experimenting to see what you guys like. And this seemed to be what people really, really liked. So I'm sticking with the plan and trying to keep things at a reasonable start price so that you guys get some good value for your money when you do get the pack-a-lunch, and also when you bid and get something in one of the boxes. So that's my goal, is to give you guys good value for your money and get some good cards in the process. Now I do rip and ship everything. Just because it's a preference. I know a lot of people are curious as to why. Just a seller preference. I think it's more fun and engaging when you open packs for customers, and it also just gives a good opportunity to show some good cards, you know, on the gram or whatever, if something amazing comes out. And also I could clip the video because it's on YouTube as well, so it doesn't hurt if we get like an enchanted or an autograph of some kind. And I'm going to be doing some other projects as well. I'm going to try to get some different types of cards. I particularly like Marvel cards and Disney cards, which includes like Star Wars and stuff like that. But Pokemon too, of course. So the next big Pokemon show coming up in Las Vegas is probably mid-February, so it should be coming up soon. So I'm stoked about that. But I do want to do like a Sunday show. Like maybe on Sunday, I'll start earlier in the daytime and go live for like a long period of time. And then just for fun, I'll listen to it on YouTube back after I'm done. Because how fun would that be? not many requests in the chat tonight, so I did have a request for a free pack earlier, but like I mentioned, if you guys are curious, what I do is I offer good value to people in terms of pricing. So that's kind of my give back in a way. It helps keep what I do affordable within what I'm doing, and it gives you the benefit of getting a good price on items that you generally would have to pay more for retail wise. So that's what I like to do for everyone. And then obviously if we get rated by a larger channel or something like that, which has happened before, then I could always throw something up there. But what I found is through practice, because I've been on Whatnot for over 3 years on Whatnot, because I work during the day on Wednesdays and Fridays on another channel. I found in practice that what keeps people engaged is the offerings that you have on the table in terms of product. So hope I could give you something you're interested in. And by all means, if you have any requests, and this is kind of just my starter group, I could always switch it up if you guys are really not digging this particular lineup. But I thought the value was there for you guys. Highlighted by the Whispers Well pack. We have not hit any enchanted. Lots of cool hollows, but none enchanted yet. These came from a booster box. Shout out to Legacy Card Shop here in Las Vegas. Also just to throw in one piece pack, and then I just added some of these really cool Punisher cards. Look at the graphic on this. I'll put that in a sleeve. This card here. This is from Wolverine. Look how cool this card is. And then also the other Wolverine card as well, which is really cool graphic. And these are from the 90s. So this is vintage. So let's give it a whirl. The item is pinned. So one of the boxes has all of these items you see in it. The other 2 boxes have one of the items that's shown in the photo that is there. So fully transparent, and lots of good cards come out. So there's no losers. Everybody does get something, and hopefully you get a good card in your packs. That's my goal. Good cards to everybody, good value to everybody. I mean, you could come on to some of the games and spin wheels and spend $20 and completely be gambling, which to me is cool in some ways. Like I think that's fun in its own way. But on my stream, my goal is to give you guys good value without having to spend all of that money and still get good packs. So let's keep it rocking and see what happens tonight. Fresh boxes up, so should have a fun group here. Usually, like I said, usually I'm live on Sundays. Well, I decided to kind of pop in on a Monday and work through everything here. So everything is set up, and tomorrow night I'll be busy, so I'll be live again on Wednesday, of course, same bat channel. But I do like the enchanted Lorcana cards. I think they're so cool looking, and I'm hoping we hit one. I'm so hoping that box that I have has one in it. I'd be so stoked. But like I said, I could switch it up and do something different if you guys aren't feeling the Lorcana. And I just picked one piece because it's just fun too, so. But I could switch it up. So we'll try one more time for this round, for this group, and then I'll switch it up if you guys aren't feeling it. No worries. We'll try something different if this doesn't work. We'll give it one more shot for this variety of items. See if anyone likes this group. Alright, so let's try a different variety then. It's no worries. If you guys aren't feeling that, we'll keep Wolverine up there because I kind of like Wolverine. We'll keep Wolverine up there, why not? Let's do Stranger Things. I know a lot of people like Stranger Things. And let's do All-Star Disney. So we'll try this group here. See if that works. See if this group works for you guys. Maybe your Stranger Things crowd. There is one graded card in the group as well, so take advantage of that one. Let's run this again. I'm going to schedule Wednesday's show. There's some good there's some really cool stuff going on right now. Monday might be just a weird day for a show. But we'll see what happens. It's late. So we'll give it a shot here. Let's schedule another show for Wednesday. We'll just make it 119 because this, we'll just presume I won't double it up. Sometimes I double the same number, but I won't. I'll just keep it, Wednesday. It seems like they already know when I want to schedule here. 7. Collectibles. Options. I don't know if my mod is in the chat tonight. Are you out there, mod? Let me know. I'm making you the mod for the next show. I didn't have the right picture for today's show, so maybe that's why we're not getting the regulars in, but it's also Monday, so I get it. Here we go. We'll do the skiing Pikachu. There we go. So we're scheduled for Wednesday. Wonderful. So let's run it, see what happens. This is a cool group, I think. I think what I might do is just do a little. No, we'll just keep it. Just keep it like this for a minute. There we go. We'll keep the Stranger Things. We'll keep the Stranger Things group. Because I think it's a cool group. I really like the Wolverine card, too. I think there's a lot of cool Marvel cards out there that are underrated for the comic category, for sure. And that design from Wolverine is pretty solid. But yeah, I do want to... I got so many cool cards. So many cool new cards. And like I said, I do have the... I really like these ATB boxes, by the way, with Lucario and the Gardevoir. I just think they're so cool. So that's why I did the ETB, kind of, to get the boxes, because I just think they're cool. And I got one of each. I got Lucario, but we sold out of Gardevoir, so we're on the Lucario box. So there we go. Let's see if anybody would like to jump in tonight. Maybe I'll open some baseball. I kind of been thinking about opening this baseball. Let me do the math and see what it's at. It's like, how many packs is in this? 20 packs. Because I might just see. You guys let me know if you like this combination, this trio of things. I kind of just picked it. Everyone was really digging the Stranger Things, so I picked this trio. But I can change it up if you guys aren't feeling this one. I have soccer. I have basketball, football cards. I have some baseball. So let me know if that's what your guys like, and I'll work off of what your preferences are. All right, let me do some math, because I think I'm going to probably add something in. All right, let me do another auction here, and then let me... how about I put another pack in, so we'll make it a 3-pack group. I'll add a Pokemon pack in there too. So you'll have 3 packs and a Wolverine card in as your Pack-a-Lunch. Let's try this collection, see what happens. It's kind of funny, I added more to the group and people are less interested. It's kind of funny, I don't know what happened. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you guys are having a nice night. I'm thinking about opening a baseball box, but I don't know if it's a good idea or not. I've had this baseball box for a while, so maybe I should. Let me do the math. That's kind of what kind of will tip the scale. Let me do the math. It is by... Okay. All right, let's run the auction. All right, let's open some baseball. Keep this pack on the side. Let's open some baseball. This is going to be 2025 Topps Series 1. So I'll see what's inside. It's some Otanis. Some cool rookies or something here. There's a rookie. Rookie. 2 rookies in there. One of my rookies, Ryan Bliss. Jake Bloss. This is kind of cool. This is a Dodgers card. Dodgers swag. All right, I like it. Let's try another one. Let's get a cool insert. There's a rookie. Another rookie. Rookie. Yankees. It's a solid Bronx Bombers card. Let's put that in the game. How about that? All right, let's run it, see what happens. All right, let's run it, see what happens. It's a cool Yankees card. I'll put it in a sleeve too, since I just pulled it out of the pack. If anyone's a Yankees fans. It's got a little Aaron Judge in there. Trio Eyes History. Judge, Soto, and Verdugo. All right, maybe I guess nobody wants that group. We'll just add another one. Let's see if we get an autograph. Hopefully we get an autograph. I'm going to Vibe autograph. Hopefully we get a Shohei auto. Billy. That's cute. That's a cool card. Wheeler. Hoskins. So weird seeing Hoskins in a Brewers uniform. PCA. Tatis. And Marco Gonzalez. Did I get any rookies in this one? No rookies. But a nice PCA card. A nice Tatis card, too. Alright, let's keep it rocking. Welcome in, folks. I'm just opening some packs of baseball. I gotta fix my lighting, too, I think. Rushman. Barrios. Let me fix my lighting, too, here. Let's get some better lighting. It's a little better. Still looking for the autograph or relic card. Hopefully you get a relic card or an autograph. Hopefully an autograph relic. Yamamoto. Just like the Japanese pack. It's got Yamamoto. Dylan Cease. Seattle Mariners. They had a good run this year. I was kind of hoping the Mariners were going to make it, but I guess the consolation is that the Seahawks are in. There's a nice James Wood rookie card. Screwball. Cruz rookie. Verlander. Freddie Free. People, Boston. Barry Larkin. Brandon Lowe. Nothing crazy. Still looking for something really fun. Good rookie of some sorts. Good rookies in that pack, I'd say. Brian De La Cruz. Ben Rice rookie. Jimenez Johnson. Vargas. Nothing crazy yet. Let's get like a super fractor. Oh, here's something. Tariq Skubal refractor. Long. Put this in a sleeve. This numbered? No. Maybe it's a foil card. Skubal. So far, we're working hard on this investment. We're gonna get it though. Here we go. Vaughn, Judge, Nacho. Greg Jones. A lot of filler. I don't know how much these boxes are now, but definitely got it in at the height. But we're gonna, like I said, we're still working through it, so. Jordan Beck. I see something shiny in this one. Something shiny in this one here. Hopefully it's foil card. Marco Luciano. Let's put this one in a sleeve. Good evening, folks. Just opening some packs. Getting some cards for the game. Kind of seeing it live. Kind of seeing the process. Carter. Hopefully something good pops in so we can... That's cool. Julio Rodriguez. It's probably an insert of some sort. Cactus League. It's a cool card. Not numbered. Julio Rodriguez. Got a nice stack of cards here so far. Let's see if oh, I see purple. Something here. Cade Povich. I wonder if he's related to Maury. See, Castillo. Bush. Freddie Free. Rookie card. Is this numbered? Let's see. Yes, 2025. Malloy. Just opening some packs tonight. Seeing if there's anything game worthy to put in. And I will if there is something cool that comes out. Let's see. You guys caught me on a Monday. Usually I do my shows on Sundays. There's a nice Kershaw. Sundays and Wednesdays, but because yesterday, I'll take a weather delay. We'll just call it a weather delay yesterday. I couldn't do the show yesterday. Bryce Harper. Yes, Yastrzemski. Mike. Grandson of Carl Yastrzemski. A couple packs left. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. This kid's good. Mountcastle. That's cool. And there's a Shohei Adams and Machado. Doyle. Hertz. France. Couple more packs left. What's happening here? It's got to be something wild in one of these. Chisholm. Jackson Holiday. Boston. Here's a Gary Cole. That's cool. Yankees variation. It's a nice card. Nice cool border. Is it numbered? No, just a Yankees border card. Nice. I haven't seen any of those. You guys are going to miss something amazing. It's like digging like inches away from the gold. We're inches away from the gold. Ta-da! Brooks Lee, Minnesota Twins. Player worn memorabilia rookie. That's pretty sweet. Brooks Lee out of 50. I'll take it. And we'll just do last pack. Last pack mojo in the box. Then I'll do the silver pack too. Might as well. Let's not leave anything behind. Maybe we'll have a double. Mason Wynn, that's a cool card. And then last pack mojo. Silver pack. Let's get something crazy in here. David Festa. Hurston Waldrop. Connor Norby. Reese Hines. All right. Nothing too outrageously crazy, but I'll take the Brandon Brooks Lee card out of 50 from the box. I guess we'll see what they go for. And then, like I was saying earlier, I'll work some of these baseball cards that I just opened into the game as well tonight, just for everyone hanging out. So let me move these over to this area here. Kind of organize it by rookies. Cool. All right. It's all right. So we'll just add some of these cards in as we go here. So I'll just put a stack over here. And as we go tonight, we'll just add some of these in. Let's do this as an add-in here to this pile, to this group. We'll do 4 cards here. So we'll also add in these. We'll do some Seattle Mariners team card. Joey Ortiz, Matt Chapman, and Seth Brown. So we'll put these in the game as well. Something a little fresh from the new group that I opened. And let's see if anybody would like to get in on this particular group. Pick your box, folks, A, B, or C. No losers. Everybody does get something. I added in some cards from the packs that I just opened up live. So if you guys are tuning in from YouTube, thank you for jumping in from YouTube. Appreciate you guys. So that's a really cool Mariners card. I figured let's throw some of those in from the new group. So little benefit of opening some fresh packs is you'll get some cool cards in the process. I'll put my little sign up here. There we go. See if anybody would like to jump in tonight. What we have going on is a pack-a-lunch. If you pick one of the boxes, A, B, or C. One of the boxes has all of these items you see here in front of you. The other two boxes have solid cards in them as well. The odds are you're going to get a pack of some kind, which are all shown in the photographs. There's also individual cards too. So good odds all around, 1 in 3 of getting the pack-a-lunch. And the two other boxes have solid value as well. So lots of fun, lots of variety. If you like variety, my channel is for you. I figured I'd start with a good group here. We have a pack of Pokemon, Mickey Mouse, Stranger Things, and we have a Wolverine card from the 90s. So there we go. So let me see what this card here is. Value. Oh, it's Brooks. Okay, cool. All right. I like it. Oh, I didn't run the auction. Sorry. I thought I hit the button. I think what I'll start doing is getting some, I could reset this as well. If you guys aren't feeling this collection, this group here, we could reset to something else too. Which is fine. All right, let's run it back. See this group here. If you guys aren't feeling this group, it's cool. We can try something else. It's fine. We'll try something else. Let's try. I'm gonna organize. I'm gonna organize some cards. Maybe I'll lot some different teams together. Oops, my sign fell down. Let me fix that. Maybe do some team sets, I think. Does that make sense? But it's weird. I didn't really get any Otanis except the one, which was a team card. So maybe they're trying to get getting an Otani card is a little bit more lesser odds. There we go. Any League of Legends cards? No, I don't have any League of Legends cards. But thank you. I appreciate you asking. I'm honestly not familiar. I haven't come across any in any of the purchases from unit people. I haven't seen any come in. But I guess it's probably popular if you're asking about it. Sounds interesting. I'll have to check it out and be on the lookout for you. All right, let me a lot of different teams here. I do like that Mariners card. I think that is pretty cool. I don't know who the popular rookies are going to be this coming season in baseball. So if you guys have any, yeah, the Stranger Things cards are super cool. These are from Netflix. Topps makes them. So how I do it is one of the boxes has all of these items in it. So essentially for $5, you have a 1 in 3 shot at getting all these items in one of the boxes, A, B, or C. And then the other 2 boxes have different packs in them as well. So you can get anything that you see in the photographs is what is in the white boxes. So yeah, I do like the Stranger Things cards. They do have some Topps acetate cards that are really cool that are Stranger Things too. I wonder if there's like, if these are like soccer, where they probably do have like variations. Let's see if they have anything on the back of these. I wonder if there'd be like any kind of indicator that says like insert or something to that effect. No, I don't see anything. I wonder. Let me see if there's anything on the back of these. There's a Mariners card. Just says Series 1. And then these also say Series 1 at Topps. I do not have any video games. No, I don't. It's always worth checking though, because occasionally I do get some in, but mostly the ones I get from anybody that sells storage units, and you probably know this from your experience as well, is most people have like sports games for whatever reason. So when I do actually get video games, I never get anything outrageously collectible. They seem to be just like Madden and like FIFA. I know. That's what I get. That's what people sell me, or they try to sell me. I usually take them in begrudgingly on like a bigger deal. You know what I mean? And then like, hate to say it, but I end up donating them because they're just not worth even trying to list. I have not come across any consoles. The only thing I came across recently was a purple N64 purple N64 controller in a box. So if you follow Memex, that's who I work for during the daytime, I could show that to you. We do shows on Wednesdays and Fridays. We have it at the store if you were interested in like controllers, and it's in the box and everything. It's a purple N64 controller. We sold the N64 in the box. We sold that, but we still have the controller, and we sold the games too. But I think he wanted, I'm purely guessing, I think he wanted 400, but I could be completely thinking of something else. So if you give them a follow and just ask them, and they'll send you a picture. And just say purple Nintendo 64 controller. And you could call, my name is Stephanie. If you even want to use my name, just say Stephanie sent me, just to get a picture, and then I could also figure out the price too. I don't know, but it's a pretty pricey thing because it's still in the box. It's like never. I don't even know if it's been taken out of the box. A guy had it in his closet. It was pretty insane. But I work for a store here in Las Vegas, collectibles store, so we get a lot of cool stuff in. But me personally, I get the storage unit, people. Me personally, the store gets all the good stuff. I get the guy who rolls up, marijuana smoke blowing out of the car, has boxes in his trunk. That's what I get. That's the customers that come to sell me things. It's like a cloud, and you're trying to find stuff in the cloud. It's pretty crazy. In the van. But anyway, let's roll this auction. See if anybody'd like to jump in on this one. I'm just organizing some cards tonight, folks. Running some auctions. Hopefully you guys like variety in your cards, because that's what I specialize in, a little variety. I do sports as well as Pokemon. I recently picked up some Yu-Gi-Oh packs as well, but I don't have any in this game. I haven't opened up the box to put any in. I haven't gotten any Magic cards yet. Still waiting to see if anyone has some good pricing on Magic cards. So I'm still waiting. I have sold Magic cards in the past if you guys are looking for them, but gosh, the market seems kind of dry for me in Magic. I've been seeing a lot more offerings of Pokemon more than anything else. But it's probably because there's a lot of Pokemon shows out here in Las Vegas. So jump on in, folks. What you do is you bid on one of the 3 boxes. One of them has all of these cool items in it. The other 2 have solid packs or individual cards in it. The auction right there shows all the items that are possible. So I'm fully transparent with my little fun game. And I'm goal is to give you guys a little bit more value for your money versus playing some of the crazy spin games. And Lord knows you might just get 1 pack for your $20 because you're chasing some sort of bigger prize, so to speak. What I'm trying to do is give you all 1 item that has a little more value, but then solid value in the other 2 boxes so that nobody really loses in what I do here. I just opened some baseball cards earlier, so I'm going through some baseball cards. I really like this kid, Scooble. Barry Larkin. These are great. Nothing but net. Some of these cards are really funny. Tampa Bay. It's so funny when cards are like you're a rookie and then all of a sudden time flies so fast because I just would have sworn some of these baseball guys were rookies not too long ago. It's already their 2nd year or they're winning Cy Youngs. It's actually pretty crazy. Or they're on a new team all of a sudden because it's the hot stove right now. in baseball. People are moving, signing contracts. I should probably do like a hot stove theme show or something. maybe that's what I'll do. Is I'll build up to do like a hot stove game. I think that'd be kind of fun to theme it up a little bit. I like these Future Stars cards here. A lot of good rookies here. So I might be able to make this work. I thought it would be difficult with these baseball, but it might actually be okay. But lots of rookies here. So much potential. Yeah, I swear Mason Wynn was just a rookie. Right? Like, wasn't Mason Wynn just a rookie? I'll tell you what, the Yankees seem to have like so many stars. Like, as much as they have like the contracts with a lot of money, like, I'll tell you what. If I did a break of this, you guys would be like really rolling here. These are some good cards. I do think base cards are pretty solid. They do deserve a little bit of love. Try to put some of these sideways cards in. Organize. There we go. Some of these sideways cards are so wacky here. Doing a little baseball carding tonight. Nothing too crazy. Just organizing. Getting everything set to put in the game, I guess you'd say. We'll see if we can find any cool cards here. I added the Mariners card into the game, which I thought was pretty solid. And then there's a couple other stars. Just a nice little variety. Trying to organize them a little bit so it makes sense to everybody. Yeah, these are all sideways. I don't know if that has any specific meaning to them when they're sideways. Sometimes there's variations, but I don't think this is a variations thing, so we'll just work with this group here. But yeah, there's a lot of sideways cards. Here we go. This make a lot more sense once it's organized. It's one thing I really do enjoy is organizing cards. I don't know if anybody has the same thing where you like to organize cards. All right, let me go to my trusty account here. And we'll put on this. There's probably nothing outrageous here, so we'll see what we got here. Got I think it's just going to be Series 1 maybe? Series 1. Yeah, we'll do Series 1. Make it a little bit more specific here. There we go. Shea Whitcomb. Rookie for the Astros. So we'll find some Houston cards here. Make a little team set. See if we find any Houston Astros cards. Let's get some Astros cards here. What of Dodgers? Oh, here we go. Here's Astros. Boom, boom. There might be some doubles in here too. But that's okay if there's doubles. Welcome in, folks. Just organizing some cards here. I'm going to put them in the game. See if I'm trying to organize them a little bit by team so it makes sense for people who are fans of certain teams. So let's see if I have any Astros in here. I'll kick up some Detroit cards if I find them in here too. A lot of Mariners. Oh, here's Detroit. A lot of Mariners. A lot of Mariners, a lot of Dodgers. But I'll work with the Mariners, one that I have out front there. I'm assuming they kind of also go by popularity when they make cards too, so it makes sense when there's not a lot of Astros cards, I would say. Let's see if I can find any more in here. Then we'll put them out, I guess. See what happens. All right, so we'll try this group here. Take out Mariners. Put that back out here. Reset. And this one is, I wonder if they do these by like order in the set. It's possible, I guess. But let me put these in sleeves because they are rookies. You have, oh, that's not the rookie. Here's the rookies. It's a bunch of Astros cards. You have Zach Denzio as one of the rookies that'll go in. The other rookie that I have in here is Shea Whitcomb from the Astros. So those are rookies. And then I included other Astros players. Pena, Diaz, Alvarez, and Dubon. So that'll be our little Pack-a-Lunch. I'm going to add that in. And let's run it. See what happens here. Pick your box, A, B, or C. One of the boxes has all of these items you see here. Pokemon pack, Mickey pack, Stranger Things, Wolverine, Astros cards. The other two boxes have solid cards in them as well. There's packs and singles in them as well. Just take a look at the photographs. Everything is posted in the photo. So give it a shot. No losers. Everybody does get something. You're just aiming to get the Pack-a-Lunch. And that is your goal. I didn't check this group for Astros. Let me see if there's any Astros in here. Oh, there is an Astros. Oh, there is an Astros. Hold up. It's kind of a really good Astros card, too. It's a really good Astros card. Verlander. Justin Verlander. There we go. Put Verlander in there. Pretty sweet. All right. I don't know what I did. I did something wacky. Oh, I just put these in the wrong. Oh, that's all I did. Okay. So we'll do Red Sox. I still haven't been to Fenway. I do want to go to Fenway one of these years. I think I would probably do a card show in Boston just to go to Fenway. Like, I would probably wouldn't mind scheduling a card show out in Boston just so I could go to a game at Fenway. I don't know if anyone out there has been to Fenway. But I'd like to go to I'd like to go to Camden Yards if it's still there. Is Camden Yards still there? Where's my Baltimore people? want to look at Boston here. There's a lot of Cubs. I have never been to Wrigley either. I do have a client um, who's White Sox. He's a White Sox guy, but I don't know. I've been to Cleveland, the stadium at Cleveland. Which is a beautiful stadium. I'm excited. I'm excited when the A's come here. I think it'll be really cool. I'm actually looking forward to it. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of. Oh, I'm picking Baltimore cards too. I was saying Baltimore, so of course I'm like picking Baltimore. Boston and Baltimore. Good evening, folks. I'm just organizing some things. I'll run the auction in just a second. Just trying to give y'all some good value. Add in some cards for you here. I added in that really cool Verlander card from what I was just opening. So it's a card of a solid future Hall of Famer, that's for sure. Justin Verlander. But the main piece, the main stake of this group here is obviously Stranger Things pack. These are made by Topps, so they're cool. We've not got any autograph cards yet in there, so we're still trying to find one. I've gotten a few relics, but no autographs. So I'm hoping one pops for us. I'd love to see it. And tonight might be the night. So make a bid, folks. You're bidding on one of the boxes, A, B, or C. One of the boxes has all the items you see here. The other two have solid cards in them. There's packs and single cards out there in the wild. So give a picture, hit the button to look at the picture, and see the awesomeness that is Avalanche. So funny, it has so many Yankees here. Just organizing here. Well, we'll give it a few more auctions here, see if anybody'd like to give it a shot tonight. Lots of cool cards out there, good variety, solid value for your money. No losers, everybody does get something. And I guess we'll see. I know it's kind of odd that I'm on a Monday night, so I kind of am joking that there was a weather delay yesterday, but it really wasn't here specifically. Well, we'll just keep it rocking for a little bit more here. I'm just organizing cards, so no use in Jackson Holiday. These are kind of cool. Orioles group. Can do different teams. Do Yankees. I can't even keep up with who's on the Yankees anymore. It's really kind of wild. I know Aaron Judge is on the Yankees. That part I remember. Here's some rookies. Ben Rice. I thought, like, so funny. I thought it was a Jazz Chisholm rookie card, but it wasn't. I was like, oh man. Let's see what we got here. Welcome in, folks. I think my mod's off duty today, so sorry if my chat gets a little wild. It's late night for my mod, so just putting some cards out there. It's talking about baseball, hot stove. Right now in baseball, who's going where, what's happening. A lot of players signing with new teams. People arguing that there should be a salary cap because all the good players are being sucked into the Dodgers, it seems. And then there's teams like the Pittsburgh Pirates who really don't care. The Pirates do not care. All right, let's see what we got here. Those are rookies. Let's do Red Sox here. Okay, we got A's, Yankees, Orioles. Seems like I have a lot of Blue Jays cards here too. Here's Angels. Red Sox. Angels. I don't think there's a lot of Angels cards. Let's check here. But the Astros I have out there. Here's Angels. I could organize cards for like hours upon hours. I don't know if anybody does this too. I would do it live, but it's kind of tedious to watch it live. So I just have my game up on the board, so if anyone is curious about it, feel free to ask questions. Yeah, feel free to ask questions. about it. I'm going to run the auction here. But if you guys are curious, the basics are very simple. Here's an ace. Finding a lot of Washington. Just some good Seattle ones too. Seattle's like an easy color to spot because they're like a beautiful blue-green color. A lot of the other colors are very similar. Cool. All right. Let's keep it rocking here. Welcome in, folks. You guys like variety? My channel is for you. I like to give you guys different types of cards in a kind of a variety format where you might not just get sports, you might actually get Pokemon, or you might get One Piece. It's really just a matter of which one you pick and the variety that ensues. So yeah, I had Boston in here too. I did have Boston in here. So as much as the AI robots are taking over everything, I will say there's no crazy machines yet that I've seen that can sort cards when you put them in. I mean, other than ones that people run for, listings and stuff. I've seen people have machines that, you could put your cards in a machine, but I haven't really seen any automatic, like open a pack and like automatically listed type machines yet, where you don't even have to do anything. I think that would be a pretty solid machine to invent if anybody wants to get on that. Card machine. Let me run the auction though. Simple game, super simple. Pick your box, A, B, or C, no losers. Everybody does get something. You pick your box. One of them has all of the items you see here. The other two have solid packs or singles in them. My goal is to give you guys good variety. I know you guys shop around on Whatnot, and there's a lot of dealers out there who give you horrible odds, and my goal is to give you guys tremendous odds by just a 1 in 3. It's not crazy, but feel like you can have an absolute opportunity to get some really awesome cards. And if you've been with me, you've seen it happen. It is very possible and very lucrative to be in on it. So give it a shot. You won't be disappointed. You might even get the Pack-a-Lunch of the night. So it's always fun. I added some fresh baseball cards in just because that's what I opened earlier today. So in the show, You can always find me on YouTube as well because it's a lot of fun to broadcast simultaneously. And yeah, like I said, get some good value here. Man, there's some good cards in here. Kind of mixing them all together because I'm getting excited and like they're all melting together. But I do think that the baseball group is pretty solid with Justin Verlander in it. So give it a shot. 1 and 3, pick your box, A, B, or C. We have Pokemon as a possibility in there. It's all of these are in one of the 3 boxes. You have Pokemon, you have Mickey Mouse, Disney, you have Stranger Things from Topps, you have Wolverine card from the 90s. Look at the art on how cool is this card right here? It's a 1992 Marvel card. Then you have some brand new 2025 baseball. You have a rookie cards from the Astros and then a Verlander card. So tremendous odds, 1 in 3 of getting everything. If you strike out, you don't lose. There's still some awesome packs and awesome singles in the boxes. There's only a group of 25 that it could possibly be from, with everything photographed for you so you see it. So give it a whirl. No losers. Everybody does get something. So whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be good value. And you're going to want to get in multiple times because the more you win, the more fun it is. And the odds are tremendous. The odds are great, way better than most games you'll see on here. You guys are battling a 1 in 200 sometimes. Or when you're doing a break. My gosh. Those of you who do character breaks, I mean, holy moly. I got myself into a character break, and it was for Disney, and it was rough. I should have just bought the blasters. It would have been far better and far better value. I had 2 characters in the break, and they didn't even send me cards for the one that I didn't get anything. They're supposed to send you cards if you strike out in a break. They're supposed to send you something for your spot. I'm not going to call out anybody on the stream, though. But I'm not one of those people that are going to yell and scream and complain about pricing and all the nonsense people do. I actually am happy when you get things at good value because then I know when you guys get things at good value, you'll come back and get more things for good value. And you could chat and you could have fun with people in the chat, and it's a lot of fun. Sometimes I get the Reds and in Cleveland logo mixed up. I don't know if anybody has that problem. Man, there's a lot of cards in this. Of course, I totally piled stuff on together that shouldn't have been. Here's Cleveland. A lot of Cleveland cards. Cincinnati. Like I said, I mixed them up because the C, Cleveland and Cincinnati. So if you guys like baseball cards, it's hot stove right now, so that's why I opened some baseball cards today. Here we go, Cincinnati. And then it gets confusing sometimes when it's Cincinnati and St. Louis because the colors are red. So when you see sometimes you see red, there's a lot of teams it could be when it's red, the cards are red. You're like, oh, is it Cincinnati? Is it St. Louis? Cleveland has a red logo. Atlanta has red in their colors. But generally they try to do the logos a little bit different for them. So but Cincinnati is red. Blue Jays. Some Blue Jays. Maybe I'll do Washington. Here's Washington. Washington. They always have good drafts. That James Wood is a really good player if you guys are familiar with James Wood. See if we could find any W's in here. What do the kids say? W's in the chat. Got a lot of Mariners. I think the Mariners are kind of popular by proxy to the Seahawks with what's happening with how well the teams are doing in Seattle. So welcome in, folks. Hope you guys are having a great night. Just organizing some baseball cards. It's a hot stove Monday. Do Blue Jays and Mariners. There's Blue Jays. Blue Jays and Mariners. Sometimes I start doing two teams at once when I'm organizing. There's Mariners. Mariners and Blue Jays. Just quicker. I found an Orioles card in here too. Go back. You guys like the Orioles. Jays. Blue Jays, Mariners. Those Blue Jays. Marlins have a similar color to. The Mets are also blue. We were talking about blue teams. The Mets are also blue. The Dodgers. Okay. Let's see. Here's Boston. Welcome in, folks. We'll run an auction in just a second. Just in. Finding some really good stuff in here. A lot of Boston. It's Baltimore, Cincinnati. I probably should have went through this group. But it's all right. We'll run the auction. Let's run it. See if anybody'd like to jump in. Here's Baltimore. Let me do Baltimore first. Oh, there's Baltimore. Here's Baltimore. A lot of Boston. I got Baltimore. I wonder if these are doubles. Get a double. We did get a double. Okay, Baltimore. Let's go Red Sox. Let's see, Red Sox here. Here's Red Sox. I think these are doubles. Welcome in, folks. Working through some baseball cards tonight. I don't have any coins, no. I work for this company out in Vegas called Memex. MEMEX. So sometimes we get coins in, but so you guys show you the handle if you're still out there. Memex. Here's Cleveland too. Seattle. So a lot of Seattle fans. A lot of Seattle fans out there. Let's see if I could find some more. Washington. Here we go. Washington Nationals. Excuse me. Okay. Washington Nationals. And these are Cleveland. A lot of Cleveland cards. Here's Cleveland. Cleveland Guardians. Like I was saying, sometimes I mix them up with the Cincinnati because of the red logo. But these are all Guardians. Here we go. There's Guardians. We'll put Cincinnati in a different section, as well as the Yankees. Cincinnati. Barry Larkin was an amazing player, if you guys remember him. If any of you guys are old enough to remember him. He played on the Cincinnati Reds. I have this one of Barry Larkin here. If you guys are fans of vintage baseball players. I mean, it's a modern card, but old player. Yankees. There's my Yankees stack here. Orioles. We have Detroit Tigers. Boston Red Sox. All right, so let me organize this a little bit. Find my group of. I thought I had Detroit Tigers in here, but I guess I don't. So, oh well, we'll just work with the Astros. Let me run the auction. We'll just work with the Astros. Why not? I think there's 30 MLB teams. My Yankees went. Maybe I don't have a lot of Yankees cards. Here we go. Here's the Yankees. I found the Yankees. Okay. I guess we'll do Dodgers next. So they just won the World Series. We'll do Dodgers. Here's Yankees, another Yankees card here. Mariners card. Here's Oh, that's Diamondbacks. Dodgers. Here's Orioles. I think there's a lot of Mariners. I do think that with the Mariners' March that they had in the playoffs, I mean, they were so close. They were so close this past season. You have to have some appreciation for what they put together as far as a season. But the Dodgers have so much firepower. It's crazy. Texans, Phillies, St. Louis. So I hope you guys are having a great night. Like I said, I just was going through some cards earlier. So there's no rush on my part. If you guys have anything that you're looking for, just let me know. See if I could accommodate your requests if you have anything specific or any teams that you really like. I just pulled a bunch of cards from my unit the other day, so I have a new group of things that I could pull from if you guys have specific players you're looking for or anything like that. Otherwise, we'll just call it a night, come back on Wednesday, which is fine with me. I have everything organized, so that's a positive thing. Just do this Phillies group. I just keep rocking here. Maybe someone will pop in and make a request. Maybe you guys are watching on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that follow button. Give me a thumbs up on the live. Let's add some followers in to my stream. But I hope you guys like variety. That's kind of what I give y'all in terms of my shows, do variety more than anything. I'm not like a one-trick pony where I just sell a specific category of cards. I like everything. I like Pokemon. I like baseball, basketball, football. I do follow a little bit of hockey, mostly when it's like the Knights. But I do like non-sports, like Mickey, Disney, Marvel, Star Wars. So you'll see my stream have variety. And that's what I wanted to bring to Whatnot, is a sense of variety in terms of cards. So if you do pop into my stream, that's what you're going to get, is a good variety of different things, not one certain type of card. That's why I really don't fit into a specific category. I like to be in the storage units because it is this amalgamation of all different categories of things that falls into storage units. So you could have anything from household goods to electronics to plush animals and toys, or all kinds of cool things in this category. And I'm looking forward to 2026. This year is definitely going to be a lot of fun. Going to have a lot of cool cards. I'm definitely planning some themes as well. So if you guys have a certain type of card that you guys really like to see run in terms of packs, let me know. And I'll get some and I'll bring it to the show. So I'm very accommodating in terms of what's popular. Just a couple weeks ago, I couldn't get enough of the Stranger Things. Everybody was in love with Stranger Things. And it's kind of fizzled a little bit. I think people are on to the next project of what's popular. So, but I do think the Stranger Things cards are cool. We have not pulled any autographs yet, so we'll see if tonight happens, if people are digging it. So I opened a box of baseball cards and threw some Houston Astros cards into the lot too, so maybe you guys were digging some rookies from last season. So these will be going into the game for sure. So there's some cool cards. So hopefully you guys like cards. That's kind of what I really love doing. I love packs. I love opening packs and presenting y'all with varieties. Let's run it. See if anybody wants to jump in. But I might do a pop-up again on Thursday or Friday. We'll see. Thursday or Friday I might do a pop-up. But I'll definitely be on Wednesday, so bookmark the show on Wednesday. So I'll try some different combinations. Maybe you guys aren't fans of Stranger Things, so let's try something different, I guess. We'll try basketball, I guess. Let's see if basketball works. We'll keep Wolverine up there. Why not? We'll try Topps Holiday. Mega Box Pack has 10 cards. And we'll do Wolverine too. So we'll see what happens. We'll do that combination there. And see if anybody's interested in this group. Let's put up a one-piece pack as well. So you'll get Mega Basketball, One Piece, and Wolverine in this group. Pick your box. One of them has all 3 items in it. The other 2 have other packs or individual cards in them. No losers. Everybody does get something. Let's try this combination. We'll try basketball. Maybe y'all are sports people, so we'll work with sports. Just to give it some variety, so I feel like I went through the whole lineup of availability. I'll add these 2 cards in too, from Punisher and Wolverine. So we'll add these in too. Punisher and Wolverine. So that will be our Pack-a-Lunch. See if anybody would like to jump in here. Pick your box. One of the 3 has all those cool items in it. The other 2 have solid packs or cards in them as well. No losers. Everybody does get something. So give it a shot. Get yourself a Pack-a-Lunch. And we'll keep it rocking tonight. We started fresh with a new group of 25 tonight. I like to keep it at 25 in a group just to keep the picture simple. It is kind of an infinite thing, but for purposes of this particular thing and being able to visually see what your options are, I limit it to 25 in the photos. So it's a fresh group. If you see the auction item, just click on the photos. You'll see the possibilities. And there's some great stuff out there. Some Hunger Games packs, some Pokémon, some other sports cards, all kinds of fun stuff. So give it a shot and get your awesome cards in the process for good value too. I mean, what other streams are letting you jump in on a thing where you're getting a pack for like basically under $10? And have a shot at a couple different things as well. Everything ships in a bubble mailer. I don't skimp on shipping. I believe everybody should get their cards in one piece and not be shipped with a piece of cardboard taped around it. You're going to get a nice bubble mailer from me. So, especially when you get good cards. You're going to get good cards from me, so I don't want to skimp on the details there. So jump on in, give it a shot. No losers. Everybody does get something in the game. This is a kind of cool combination. Basketball Mega Pack, there's 10 cards in there. There's cool parallels of like Cooper Flagg, who is the rookie this year that everybody's chasing. But there's also great rookies in Dylan Harper from San Antonio and just a lot of other good rookies out there too. The kid from on the Hornets, Con Canopel, is a popular rookie as well in basketball. So it gives you an opportunity to get in on a lesser price, and also you're not paying it to be in a break. You know, a lot of people get stuck in breaks and you don't get anything. And I hate to see that happen. With my stream, you're going to always get something, whatever you purchase. It's not like a break at all, but I'm going to give you an opportunity in terms of 1 and 3 to get good value for your money, a little bit more than you would normally get from other picks, but there's no strikeouts, my friends. You can get good cards in the other boxes as well, and sometimes the cards in the boxes outweigh what's in the pack-a-lunch anyway. So give it a shot. For basically less than $10, you get a nice shot at a couple cool packs, some vintage cards from Wolverine and Punisher, and possibly there's a Cooper Flag in there. Who knows? I have pulled Cooper Flag in other mega boxes. Not this one. This is a fresh box. We did not get one in the last pack that we opened, so there's possibly one in this one. Fresh box. So let's see what happens. But there's no losers. I am not a break. So you're not going to get skunked. You're always going to get something for your money. And it's a heck of a lot cheaper than a break. So give it a whirl. Get your value. Been running for a little bit now. I changed it up. I put basketball in there. I figured maybe that's what people would be interested in tonight. I don't know. Sometimes it varies. Crowds are a little bit different in this category. So for Pokemon, I could do a Pokemon pack-a-lunch if you want me to try that variation. I could do that. But what I can do is instead of one piece, I could do basketball and Pokemon. So one of the boxes will have all of these in it, and including the Wolverine, Punisher. These are Wolverines, and this is Punisher. So one of the boxes will have both packs in it, and the other two have different packs in it as well. So I could try that if you want to give it a shot with Pokemon as a variable. See if anybody wants to jump in with that. Pick your box, A, B, or C. No losers. Everybody does get something. If you guys like Pokemon, we can do that. You just want Pokemon? I would say go to a card show. That's your best bet. I know you're on Whatnot, but half the card shows that are out there are just Pokemon. Out here in Las Vegas anyway. You know? Then you could also, the benefit too is, or go to your LCSs as well. I always promote LCSs. Ours out here, I like to go to Awesome Card Shop. I like to go to 888 out here in Las Vegas, which is a specialized Pokemon TCG store. In Chinatown out here in Las Vegas, wonderful people there. Awesome Card Shop, and then also Legacy Card Shop out here in Las Vegas. So there we go. Let's try it out. See if anybody wants basketball and Pokemon. Little combo. Pick your box, A, B, or C. No losers. Everybody does get something. I do offer variety on my channel. I am for the people that like everything and can't decide what they want to buy. They like everything. That's what I like, because it's kind of like the cafeteria of channels, where you get a little bit of this, or the buffet, because I am in Las Vegas, so maybe it's more like the buffet, where you can get a little bit of prime rib, you could get a little bit of mac and cheese. Then if you want some cottage cheese or salad, you go to the other section, and then of course load up on the ice cream and the crepes, if you're at Caesars anyway. So pick your box, folks, A, B, or C. No losers. Everybody does get something. Better than a break for your money. and really good cards. I mean, you might get a Cooper Flag in there. It's a fresh box, a holiday. So it might be time to rock out. So thank you guys for hanging in tonight. We'll be back. I will be back live on Wednesday. Thank you to the YouTube crowd as well for popping in and saying hey. And hopefully next on Wednesday we can do some get ripping into this new group of 25. So thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Stephanie here at Quisty Wilkes, and have a great night. Thank you so much.